Advice for you lazy bitch-ass rappers who refuse to kick a verse on Sway in the Morning.
If you're an MC, you should be able to rap at all times.
Thank you.
Maybe not to the best of your abilities, but you can fuss and fight through it, but you can't say no. You gotta rap. You gotta rap. I'm sorry. I didn't want to rap, but I'm gonna rap.
Shade 45.
Country, so she's gonna be gone for a couple of weeks. And you know, the excitement of it all.
Did you run around with your drawers on?
Nah, I was naked, HB. And then I couldn't get back to sleep. And so a lot of things started running through my head. And, you know, I got a bunch of stuff from Costco recently. And I was like, so I went in the kitchen and I started pulling these boxes. You see these snacks I brought right here?
I love the snacks you bought. You bought the variety pack of first things first, most important, the Ritz Bits, the mini Chips Ahoy's, the mini vanilla wafers, and the Nutter Butter Bites. That's first. Important food first.
Yeah, and then I got the
Premium Nut Crunch variety pack.
Yeah.
Emphasize on the nut crunch because you got cashew crunch. Yeah. You got cranberry pomegranate crunch. Like you didn't cheap out on this. No. This is really good snacks.
Well,
right?
I got inspired yesterday. I brought it for you guys, the team, and anybody at Citizen tune in. If you get up here today, I'll give you a pack. But I went upstairs. And I never really go on. We're on the 36th floor in this building. I went on the 37th floor yesterday, and I've never been in the kitchen on the top floor.
You were blown away. You were like a little kid in a candy store. I said, Sway, let's use the kitchen upstairs. And you walked in and was like, oh my gosh, it's nice here. That's where they have the good snacks and the good hot chocolate.
That's the corporate floor.
Yeah, that's why.
And I never go on the corporate floor because I don't know if they like me after negotiations and stuff.
Plus your tire.
Yeah, and plus,
your hoodies and sweatshirts on the corporate floor.
And then, you know, I got approached by a lovely young lady by the name of Kayla.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing Kayla for a couple years now. She's been with the company for 13 years. She works on Ozzy Osbourne. She does the morning show on his station, and she works on Octane.
Yeah.
And we had a great conversation. And she's like, Sway, I always see you, but, you know, I want to introduce myself. And we really bonded, and she was really cute.
You know, pull out. Did you notice me walk away? I was just like, you know what? She really only wants to talk this way. Like, I was standing there. I could only fake smile for so long. My phony hours are fresh. Yeah. But I just got tired of smiling because she was only really interested.
She wasn't focused on you, HB. I tried to bring you in the conversation.
You did try to bring me in.
It didn't happen. But, you know, that's funny, like, because the corporate politics or the floor culture on the corporate floor is different. Like, you know anybody else? Like, you ever bump into people from the corporate floor outside of the building?
I bumped into a guy. I don't even know his name, but I see him upstairs a lot. And this morning, it's so cold here on the East Coast. I offered him a cab ride when I saw him at the bus station, and he said, I'm with my wife. And I was like, oh, it didn't go the same way it went for you yesterday. Because you see these girls and these women, like women approach men and it, you know, hi. And I kind of did that. But his wife turned around and looked at me and she said, okay, go ahead. I'll walk. And he was like, no, I'm with my wife. I'm going to walk up.
Wow.
And I was
like,
kind
of awkward?
It was extremely awkward and not the vibe that I got yesterday. Like yesterday I was awkward because I was the third leg. Yeah. And once again today I was like the third leg. Felt bad.
Do women know, you know, like how when men, we see beautiful women in the office place, when we go in the bathroom, we're talking about it. Yo, she's banging. I would you? You know, you can't do it outside the bathroom because of the HR department. But do women see guys in the office and kind of size them up and say, fantasize what I would do with him if?
The answer is yes.
Women
and you talk
that.
about it in the office. You don't worry about HR. You get in the kitchen. You go in the bathroom. You go in the cubicle. And you yap about the good-looking guys that's floating around here at Sirius XM.
You know, I want to hear from women about. I never got this side of the story. Women who work in an office place, in your office culture, are there guys that you work around that you think, what would I do if I had the chance? If that's happening in your office, 888-742-3345. Here's Common, Macy Gray, Sway in the Morning. Yo, I didn't know women were freaks like that, too.
Let the spirit fall fresh.
It takes a real man to serenade Sway.
The legendary Larry King, who's joined us right now.
When the marimba rhythm starts to sway, dance with me, make me sway.
Wow. Just got serenaded by Larry King.
Sway in the Morning.
You know, people come up in here and they stressed out. It's work. You know, and a lot of you never know what the night was like. So we give hugs.
Yeah, but you got kisses, and that was a little awkward standing there. Hi, Sway. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Sway. Hey, Sway. I don't know if I ever introduced. Hi, Sway. It was just like, come on.
It took a long time to build that bond with my coworkers. It wasn't like, as soon as I worked here for 3 years, every day I go say hi to folks. Like Alyssa, I say hi to a lot of people. And, and then it just turned into, hey, how you feeling today?
They're not really even your coworkers. They work in the same building with you, like the same place. But what I found interesting is that one particular girl said, we make eye contact and I say hi to you all the time for the past 3 years, but I'm not sure if I ever introduce myself. I'm like, oh, she wants to drop her drawers.
No, that's not
listen,
it.
Listen,
No.
You don't say hi to somebody for 3 years.
Women don't. I didn't think women thought like that in the office place. Like I know
do.
we do. Men do, right? OQ. All day, right?
We spot out. We know the cute guys in the building, Sway. I'm just saying.
Hey, Nicole, you in Chicago. Good morning. How you doing,
Hey,
Nikki?
Nicole.
Good morning.
Yeah. So you agree with Heather B? You women think like we think all day, every day in an office place?
Absolutely. I mean, I know for myself I do. And it's funny you guys bring this subject up because they're doing a lot of hiring at my job right now.
Yeah.
And I just met one of the new team leads Monday. And as soon as their supervisor came and introduced me to him, I was just like staring with my mouth open, like, yeah, I'm gonna tap that ass. Like,
Hey, really?
Like, I already, and then even the girls around my cubicle, they're all getting into the conversation. I'm like, the things I would do to that man. They're like, you need to stop. I'm like, no, I'm so serious. Like,
You sound just like we do.
She said she gonna tap that ass.
Like that's something not I would say, but that's something people,
guys say.
We say that all the time. Do you talk about twisting that back out too?
I did what?
Do you talk about twisting that back out too?
Oh, of course.
Oh, wow.
What hit him.
Okay, wow, that's crazy. Oh, this is Natalie. I called her Nicole. Wow, I like that. Have you ever done that? Have you ever acted on that impulse in the office place? Natalie.
Was one, yes.
Have you ever acted on that impulse?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I like Natalie.
No, actually, we didn't even wait till I actually did it in the office. Like in the stairwell.
In the stairwell.
She about her business.
But I didn't have sex with him in the stairwell. I only gave him a blowy.
Oh, my God.
Woo!
Wow.
She about her business.
Yeah, you know what? Are you on Instagram?
Sway, no.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, you're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Have a good day. Wow.
You too.
Hopefully it doesn't blow by you. Nicole is on the line. Good morning, Nikki.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, Nikki. How you doing?
I'm doing good. First time caller. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Oh, wow, that's great, man. Let's make her an immediate citizen.
Sway in the morning, Nicole.
Now, you work in corporate America, right?
Yes, I do.
I won't ask you where you work, but what is the nature of your business?
Insurance.
Insurance. Okay. So, in insurance, what do you sell it? Or what do you do?
Healthcare, actually.
Okay. So, you come across a lot of good-looking guys in your office place?
Yeah.
And do y'all act on impulse? Like, have you ever considered doing that?
I learned a long time ago not to make business with pleasure. It's something I'll never do because it just gets too complicated.
Yeah.
But to confirm or to add to Heather's point, yes, we do think the same way. And in my company, I know some of my friends, we make nicknames with certain guys.
Oh,
yeah.
When they walk by or, when we talk to them or whatever.
Give me an example of a nickname. Give me a couple of nicknames.
Just one guy who always wore a blue shirt. We called him Blue Shirt.
Blue.
But we always knew who we were talking about if we saw him.
Wow.
Even if he had on a red shirt.
Yeah.
You know who Blue Shirt is.
Blue Shirt is. Like, we had a name for somebody in here. We just called her Horse Ass.
Oh, Sway. That's HR.
That's HR?
Yeah, you can't say horse ass.
You can say Blue Shirt.
Yeah, because that's like a little cold, but horse ass is like a little derogatory.
All right. It depends on who you're talking to.
No, it's a silver fox that runs around this building.
That you like? A silver
that
fox?
all the girls like.
A silver fox.
His name is code name for the girls is Silver
Silver Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if I got a name.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
What do you think it is?
They wouldn't. I wouldn't know your name because I wouldn't be in the conversation. They wouldn't talk about you around me. Yeah, you got to ask. I'll ask the girls upstairs.
Yeah, because I was walking by a group of girls once, and I heard somebody say, "There goes Bulge."
I don't know if they said that. You know
right.
what?
We'll take more of your calls. 888-742-3345. Up next, we got Daily News, and we have an update on the terrorist attacks in Paris, France. Sway in the morning, 22 minutes into the hour.
Sway in the morning, where at times things tend to get a little awkward.
Sean Kingston is here, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to get your mind right if you're going to date a stripper.
I'm going to keep it G with you, though. That was my first time ever talking to a stripper, and it was crazy, though.
Did she do the same tricks that she do on the pole? Did she do
no. Let me tell you something. She's crazy. Like,
yeah?
Yeah.
You got her number, though?
Yeah, she's...
Sway in the morning.
Our top story for this morning.
Didn't get a chance to read the paper?
Have you been watching the news?
Are you running late for work?
Oh, you haven't been watching the news.
We've got you covered. It's the Daily News on Sway in the morning.
All right, 30 minutes into the hour. A nationwide hunt continues for two men who attacked the office of French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo. The nation got rattled once again today with another deadly shooting, this time of a police officer in the southern suburbs of Paris. It was a gunman dressed in black, just like the attackers in the Charlie Hebdo account, and apparently he was wearing a bulletproof vest. He got out of a car as police officers were dealing with a traffic accident. And he opened fire, shooting and killing a female officer.
Wow.
It's not clear if the incident is related to Wednesday's Charlie Hebdo attack, but it does come with the nation at edge, especially given that the prime suspects on that bloodbath, which left 12 dead and 11 wounded, remain on the loose. Now, several have been arrested in connection with that shooting, including one who turned himself in. This is crazy.
It is absolutely crazy. It's been all over the news. And what's interesting, right here in the United States, in New York City in particular, there was a vigil held for Mr. Hebdo right down in the Union Square. People were out there. They came out in droves and just support. Just you know, they had a moment of silence and they were singing and a lot of things were going on.
It's important that France and other countries are transparent about this. They've been having these issues for quite some time, but almost trying to smother the information so the rest of the world won't know.
OQ would like to interject really quickly.
Charlie Hebdo is a magazine.
I realized that. I've not said it.
Oh, yeah, yes, okay. Yeah. So what happened?
Okay. They held a vigil in, I shouldn't have said for Charlie Hebdo, but for the magazine.
Oh,
yeah,
for those who were killed.
For those who were killed. Thank you,
right.
OQ.
Thank you, OQ. That's why we pay them the big bucks.
That's right.
All right, in other news, man, this is really embarrassing, and it caught my attention because, as you know, for 17 years, I was a person who wore locks in his hair.
Right.
Some people call them dreadlocks. I don't call them dread because dread is a derogatory term.
Yes.
So we just call them locks. Mine were for spiritual reasons. Well, a Pennsylvania father is apologizing after police said he pulled his daughter's boyfriend by the hair and chopped off his locks with the knife.
Wow.
Reginald Hardy was charged with aggravated assault, terroristic threats, and other offenses after police say he grabbed the 19-year-old after seeing him sneak around his apartment with his 17-year-old daughter. The 38-year-old punched the 19-year-old in the face and threatened to shoot him in the back if he ran away as he left. Wow.
I don't know if the father was that wrong.
Yeah. Well, he said he was only looking out for his daughter.
Yeah.
He says the dude was disrespectful and shouldn't have been in the apartment. And he's free on $50,000 unsecured bail.
I gotta go side with the pops.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't. You come home, you see some dude with your daughter sneaking around the crib and then tell you, get out of here, old man. I'm sure them old man took to him, man. Couldn't take it.
Well, that's kind of my daughter's I'm the same age bracket.
Yeah.
My daughter is 16.
And you see some dude covered around, you be like, yo, what you doing here? Just shut up, Sway.
Oh, yeah, I'm chopping off his locks. I'm chopping off the locks.
Shut up.
All right, now here's an interesting story. You never know who's behind the face on your television screen. Well, yesterday, the National Enquirer ran a story alleging that 60 Minutes correspondent Steve Croft has been cheating on his wife with a Manhattan lawyer named Lisanne Goins for over 3 years. Now, here's the catcher right here. The 69-year-old Croft has confirmed that he was cheating on his wife. He said, I had an extramarital affair that was a serious lapse of personal judgment and extremely hurtful to my wife and family, and for that I have nothing but regret. My wife and I are committed to each other and are working hard to get past this and consider it a private matter. Now, the interesting part of the story had to be are the details, including an incident where Croft actually poured some champagne down the backside of Goins and just guzzled the bubbles out of her anus.
First doodle water, now doodle champagne.
Yeah, and he also bragged on. He sent text messages bragging that he was the go-to interviewer for President Obama.
Wow, man. Come on,
Somehow
man.
Obama gets thrown in everything, right? And he just kept it going. So now he's busted. But what it sounds like is that he was living out fantasies with this lover that he couldn't live out at home.
I'm sorry, Sway. Like, when do women have to stop worrying? This dude was 69 years old, pouring champagne down some girl's butt and drinking it out of her butt crack. Come on, man. That's nasty, yo. It's too much. He shouldn't have fantasies at that age.
I only hope that when I'm 69, I'll still be doing 69s. Come on.
Ooh, really?
Absolutely. I'm curious to those who are tuned in, if you ever had an affair so you can live out fantasies that are too dirty for your loved one. If that's you, let's talk about it. 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning.
I wanna lick you from your head to your...
Sway in the morning, the only show that'll let comedian Craig Robinson fulfill his fantasy of joining Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Craig Robinson is here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Take a ride in the sky on a ship inside. All your dreams will come true miles away. And we'll
Come on, y'all.
live together
Until when?
until the 12th of never.
Who know the lyrics?
Our voices will ring forever as one.
Sway in the morning. Now more of the daily news on Sway in the morning.
All right, 40 minutes into the hour, we're talking about a story that was broke by the National Enquirer by the 60 Minutes correspondent, Mr. Steve Croft. Apparently, he had been cheating on his wife for over 3 years with a Manhattan attorney named Lisanne Goins. The Enquirer broke the story. He admitted to it and put out a public statement basically saying that he regrets it and that his family is working on building back their bond.
It's over.
He's 69. She's 41. I mean, she's 41.
And black.
And she's black. Oh, man, he was living out a fantasy.
Getting down.
Now, one of the texting sections read this from Croft allegedly to Goins. I miss you and all that goes with it, especially my favorite taste in colors, pink and brown.
Ew.
Brown is a taste?
Well, he used to like to pour the pink champagne down her brown ass. I mean, they say that. He goes on to say, I'm working late, just ordered out, but would rather be eating your pudding.
That's Cosby's buddy.
Absolutely living out a fantasy in an affair, doing things that he couldn't do with his loved one, with someone else. If that's you.
And Sway, you looked at his wife. His wife is not bad looking.
His wife looks good, man. I mean, he's keeping up himself pretty well, too.
And money.
Yeah, but, you know, the one, Lisanne Goins got that Olivia Pope look to her.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's in right now. 888-742-3345. We got D on the line from North Carolina.
What up, D?
Big D.
D.
What up, Shay?
What up, man? Hey, D, my name is Sway.
Sway.
Okay, there you go.
Sway, my bad.
That's all right, man. Hey, so you lived out a fantasy with someone or that you couldn't do with your loved one?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 12 years.
For 20 years?
No, 12.
Oh, 12 years. My bad. That makes it better, right? What kind of things are you doing with this person that you can't do with your wife?
No, you know, my wife, she like doing sex plain, and it's boring. But my other girl, we do a lot of exciting things. You know, I can tell her, hey, go put the pumps on and meet me in the bed, or just do certain crazy sex type positions and stuff. And we've been doing it this way. But my marriage, I've been here for 20 years. And
you haven't been able to. Have you asked your wife to do these things?
Yes.
And she just won't do it.
How many kids do you have?
I got 3.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
Because what do you mean? That's why.
She's tired. Like, you home with 3 kids and all of these different things and I'm not making any excuses why your sex life is not popping, but women have to check homework, cook, go to work, do all these different things, and then you meet a side chick who's just like, oh, I'm gonna freshen up every time he comes and is just ready to put pumps on and he drop a couple of dollars. Come on.
Do you? No, me and my wife don't have any kids together.
Oh, you don't have kids together, so maybe she's just lazy, Heather. You got
right. It's your turn. Now what, HB?
She might be lazy, Heather.
I don't know. It's just, to me, like, you know, you out, your wife don't want to have sex with you after 12 years. There's more to this than that. This don't make sense to me.
Yeah, well, she could be lazy.
No, ain't no lazy, and you still with her for 12 years?
Okay, we got Ray on the line from Arizona. Good morning, Ray. How you doing?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed.
You're blessed, man. Give it up for Ray, man.
Hey, Ray.
Okay. All right, now, you're living out a fantasy. Have you ever done that with someone other than your loved one?
Man, I have. It's sad to say, but I have. And the reason why I say that is because if you've been with somebody for so many years like that, it just get you. Heather B is right. Big up this Heather B, man. Man, I got mad love for you.
Oh, thank you.
And my nigga, I forget about you too, my nigga. But
it's all good, man. All right, my king. But go ahead. So you've been with somebody, you feel like you've been with the person too long, or they're not willing to try things, or what's going on?
Well, the thing is that, just like she said, you've been with them so long, it just gets bored. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do something to keep your spark back in your life, just for you being a human being.
Let me ask you this. Give me an example of something that you do, an extreme example, with the person you're living out your fantasy with, that your wife won't do.
Anal.
Oh.
Makes sense.
That's enough. And all men automatically know that that's a total mind scramble by itself.
Yeah.
You know, and so you got certain things or certain places that she got to have respect or class for, you know, and then you got your other side female that's just down for whatever, restaurants, you know what I'm saying, backseat of the car, movie theater.
Yeah. Anal, huh? Is your person that you're living the fantasy out, well, male or female?
Oh, it's mandatory that it's female.
Okay, all right.
I'm trying to find Heather B.
Oh, hey! Oh. You can reach her at the happy hour.
I hate you, Sway.
Man, that's interesting, Ray.
I'm so mad at this topic, Sway. Because why are you still married?
Okay, Ray, why are you still married?
Well, we married, but we separated. And we had to separate it because she works a lot, I work a lot, and when she's at the home, she's too tired to do anything. So it's just like, I'm tired of trying to complete with her.
So in the divorce proceedings, when you say, why are you getting divorced, are you going to write down she wouldn't do anal?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
Dude.
All right, Ray, you're a citizen, man.
A Sway in the morning.
All right, we'll take more of your calls, 888-742-3345. We got sports up next.
Oh, yeah, we do, Sway. And the New York Knicks, they made history last night, I'll tell you how.
45 minutes into the hour.
Baby, the rhythm starts to sway. Dance with me. Make me sway.
Wow. This got serenaded by Larry King.
Sway in the morning.
Recapping the latest in sports.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
What a game! Unbelievable. What a game!
Wait a minute! I don't believe
what I just saw.
It's Sway in the Morning Sports Report on Shade 45.
All right, 54 minutes into the hour. Heather, what you got?
Yeah, Sway citizens, every sports report, I'm going to start with the NBA. There were 13 games played last night, and I have those scores and some highlights. The Knicks with no Melo, no Amari, and J.R. Smith and Shumpert traded away. The Knicks headed down to D.C. to face the Wizards and ended up making history.
Juwan Blair the rebound. 2 more seconds to tick off, and the Wizards have win number 24. At times it wasn't pretty, but at times the Wizards did what they had to do. And in the end, they get their 24th win, 101-91 over the New York Knicks.
Yep, that final 101-91, Washington handed the Knicks their 13th loss in a row, which is a first in the 69 years of the franchise, and they now hold the worst record in the league at 5-33. Other scores from last night, the Cavs lost 105-93 to the Rockets. J.R. Smith, no points. Shumpert, he was out with a dislocated shoulder, and Cavs lost. All right, Warriors 117-102 over the Pacers.
Wait, could you repeat that, please?
The Nets fell to Boston, 89-81. The Kings beat OKC, 104-83. And the battle in L.A. was won by the Clippers. They beat the Lakers by 25. That final 114-89. I hate Sway. Tonight, NBA action continues with 3 games on schedule. Make sure you check out NBA Live play-by-play on Channel 215 for info on those games. Moving over to the NFL, where I have some updates. I broke the news yesterday right here on Sway in the Morning that Jameis Winston from Florida State will be entering the NFL draft. Well, Jameson, he issued a statement confirming my breaking news by saying this: after weighing this decision with my family and friends, I've decided to declare for the 2015 NFL draft and forego my remaining eligibility at Florida State. As I embark on the next challenge of playing in the NFL, I look forward to contributing to the long line of successful alumni at the next level. So congratulations to him. Teams are worried, though, with the big paycheck in his hand. Will he be able to sustain, his character off the field and not get in any trouble? So we'll see. Other NFL news, the Chief has signed quarterback Terrell Pryor to a 1-year deal to provide competition at the backup quarterback spot. And Odell Beckham Jr. from my New York Giants will be rewarded a trip to the Pro Bowl. Beckham was named to the Pro Bowl roster yesterday in place of Detroit Lions wide receiver Calvin Johnson, who will miss the game because of injuries. Last night, hockey, 4 games were played, and I have those scores. Washington 6-2 over Toronto. Boston got a 3-2 win in overtime over Pittsburgh. Detroit 3-2 over Calgary. And the New York Rangers, congratulations to them. They got a 4-1 win over Anaheim. Tonight, citizens, NHL action continues with 10 games on schedule. Make sure you go to Sirius Channel 211 and XM Channel 218. They'll be covering all of those games.
Thank you, Heather B. Well done.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
We should go to a hockey game next week.
Hockey Test hit me and said, when do you guys want to go? She even asked for our jersey sizes. She wants to hook us up.
Tell her I'm an XL.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it next week.
Next week, I'm down, Sway.
Hey, listen, if you're in your car, if you're at work, if you're at school, or if you're just walking, and you want to reach out to Heather B, this is how you do it.
Citizens, hit me up at the Happy Hour, WHB on Instagram and Twitter. I'll hit you right back.
Tracy G.
Yo.
You all right?
I'm doing okay. No start to the morning, but, smoothing shit out.
You're here, right?
I am.
Okay, what we got coming up on Celebrity Wire?
Oh, my gosh. Someone who's doing worse than me, Cosby. 3 new accusers coming out. I will tell you their stories.
All right, that's next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45.
United States and
It's Sway in the Morning. Sway in the Morning, where at times things tend to get a little awkward.
Sean Kingston is here, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to get your mind right if you're going to date a stripper.
I'm going to keep it G with you, though. That was my first time ever talking to a stripper. And it was crazy, though.
Did she do the same tricks that she do on the pole? Did she do
no. Let me say something. She's crazy. Like,
yeah?
Yeah.
You got her number, though?
Yeah, she's...
Sway in the Morning. Reporting on arrests.
Have you figured out why I'm in these handcuffs?
Fights.
You're a fucking dickhead.
And celebrity meltdowns.
No! If you can't help them, help me!
It's the Celebrity Wire on Sway in the Morning.
Sway in the Morning. So Clint Sparks just walked in. Clint Sparks just walked in. Get familiar. Say something, Clint Sparks.
Get familiar, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. He's going to be our guest DJ. Plus, he got a lot of new work that he's doing. We're going to talk to him momentarily. 15 minutes into the hour. Tracy G, what you got on Celebrity Wire?
All right, so I want to start off with a really important update on Beanie Siegel because right before the new year, we learned, unfortunately, that someone opened fire when he was returning home from taking his kids to school.
Yeah.
It was a drive-by. Now, cops, they believe that Beanie was not the target, but the shooter was gunning for the guy standing next to him. FYI, the shooter, he's still on the loose. Beanie Siegel, however, is now roughly 1.3 pounds lighter because he had to have his lung removed. It wasn't an elective surgery.
Man.
It's just that doctors, they couldn't save his organs. So he's going to be heading over to rehabilitation in New Jersey, where he's going to spend the next 90 days learning how to function with one lung.
Wow.
What's that going to do for his performing and shows and his voice?
Right.
That's
a question. That's a
good
valid question.
That's a valid question. But, you know, at the same time, I'm happy he's still here with us.
Exactly.
You know, Beans is a good dude, man.
Yeah.
I've sat down and talked with him many of times and even hung out with him in Philly before. So it was sad news to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's sad news to hear that he's losing a lung.
But you got to prioritize your blessings over your hurdles.
That's right. Great news to hear he's still with us.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, now moving over to the land of Bill Cosby, where everything is destitute and horrible. So, Felicia Rashad, that's his TV wife, Claire Huxtable. Yesterday, we were talking about her, and she raised some eyebrows because she made a comment. People were waiting for her to break her silence. She was talking about all these sexual assault allegations. The count, by the way, is 26 women accusing Bill Cosby of some form of rape. 26. So here's the part of her quote. She was talking to Showbiz 411 that got a lot of people upset, in particular women. She said, forget those women, right? And she did an interview with ABC News to clarify what she meant.
You were quoted online as saying, forget those women.
And that was a misquote. And that is not what I said. What I said is this is not about the women. This is about something else. This is about the obliteration of legacy.
Because some people might think that it was dismissive.
I am a woman. I am a woman. I would never say such a thing.
Man, you about to wake up a lioness right there, man. Be careful.
Well, we might see more quotes come from Felicia because 3 more accusers have come out. Accuser number 24.
How many?
26 in total. These are the 3 ones that make 24, 25, and 26.
Wow. Clinton Sparks is with us, and this dude has been in the public eye for a long time.
Yeah.
Man, have you even slept with 26 women in your lifetime?
That's safe face.
That says a lot, Clinton Sparks.
No, I am not a whore.
You're not a whore.
I'm not a whore.
All right. Okay, that's good. Get familiar. I didn't know what it meant.
Well, if you want to hear the quick stories behind these women, so Linda Kirkpatrick, that's one of them, right?
Yeah.
Accuser number 24. She says she met Cosby in 1981. So we moved out the 70s.
Okay, 24 years ago.
Or in 1981 when she was 25.
No, hold up. I said 24. 34 years ago.
That's me rubbing off on you. Horrible math, right?
Listening to Tracy too long.
Okay, so she claims she met Cosby playing tennis at a club in Vegas. He invited her to a party in his hotel room, and that's when she had a drink that he gave her. She woke up a short time later, and she found Cosby on top of her, kissing her in every area of her flesh. Victim number 25, this woman's name is Lynn Neal, claims she met Cosby in her 20s. She doesn't give a year, though. Also at a tennis club, though. She says the two went out to dinner. He ordered a shot of vodka for her. Somehow she became disoriented. And then she found him taking off her pants and starting to have sex with her. And he also had a really interesting thing to say about orgasms. Them being like a thermostat building up pressure.
Okay.
Victim number 26. Well, I should say accuser number 26. Her name is Casey. She just met Cosby while she was working at William Morris for Cosby's personal appearance manager. And then she just claims that their professional relationship soon became personal. She was having lunch at his bungalow at a hotel. He insisted she take a pill, and then she claimed she passed out and woke up in bed where Bill Cosby was butt-ass naked.
Heather, if I insisted you take a pill out at lunch, would you do it?
What kind of pill? I'm into pills.
Okay, never mind. What's your next story, Tracy?
Okay, Ludacris. So yesterday we had good news about Ludacris. He had just gotten married. He did it in a really interesting way because that he proposed and then got married all within 24 hours. And his baby mama, because if you remember, although he had been with Eudoxie for 8 years, there is a love child involved that came out the womb, I think, sometime last year. So this baby mama is saying that this hastily arranged marriage is nothing but a cheap trick from Ludacris to gain full custody of his daughter. So this woman's name is Tamika Fuller. She thinks that Luda wants to show the judge in their custody fight that he's now in a stable, loving household and that he's more conducive, as a parent and keeping this child full time.
Well played, Ludacris. Well played.
Give him a round of applause. All right. Well, people do a lot of diabolical things in pursuit of their kids, in pursuit of possession of their kids. And she may have a point, but at the same time, they've been dating for 8 years. So why, the kid hasn't been here for 8 years. Like after 8 years, maybe the woman was going to leave him.
She also thinks that he's trying to get he's fighting for full custody. He's currently paying $7,000 a month. So she also thinks it's a ploy to get out of that child support money as well. Who knows? This is all just messy, Sway, to me.
Well, diabolical plots to get the kid, whether it's for money or for spite, happen all the time, or just maybe out of pure love. If you've experienced the same type of turbulent interaction with a person you share a child with, call us 888-742-3345.
Sway in the Morning, the only show that'll let comedian Craig Robinson fulfill his fantasy of joining Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Craig Robinson is here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Take a ride in the sky on a ship inside. All your dreams will come true miles away. And we'll
Come on, y'all.
live together.
Until when?
Until the 12th of never.
Who know the lyrics?
Our voices will ring forever as one.
Sway in the Morning.
But I just want to see my son.
26 minutes into the hour. Don Tripp, that's the remix with Scarface. I just want to see my son.
I love that.
Maybe that's what Ludacris is playing back and forth in his headphones right now.
Well, Ludacris, he just got hitched. He did it in a very curious way because the same day that he proposed to Eudoxie is the same day that they both walked down the aisle. And so his baby mama, who he has a love child with, was like, this is a sneaky dude, and he's just doing this all as a ploy so he can have full-time custody of their child and stop paying her $7,000 a month in child support.
Woo. His marriage is a ploy to get his child. Oh, man, you got there's a lot of spite in these situations, Heather B. A lot of spite. You think it might be true?
They got married, engaged, and they got proposed and married at the same day.
Yeah.
But they've been together for 8 years.
That's long.
That's what she said.
Clinton Sparks, ladies.
Troublemaker.
Yeah, but it's his child, too. Why wouldn't he want full possession?
Because a lot of times men don't take full custody. It's just very odd, Sway. That's all. I don't know. Luda's nice to me. Shout out to Luda.
Yeah. You ever been into a tumultuous situation with the parent of your child? Call us. We got Adrian from Arizona. Good morning, Adrian. How are you?
Adrian.
What's up? Damn, that was easy. First time caller.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Hey, so what's your situation?
I'm going to jump right into it. So I was with my baby mama, knew her from high school. She was too young for me, 18, 16, couldn't get it. Met up with her again a few years later on. We had a baby. She kicked me out of the relationship 3 months into it. Now, check this out. This is where it gets crazy, right? She goes and gets married. This is in the state of California. And in the state of California, when you're married and you have a kid within that time frame, they automatically assume that the kid is the person you married, right? So what happened was, check this out. 4 days after my kid was born, the bitch told me. I didn't even know until 4 days after. So then I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wait, she didn't tell you that the baby was yours till 4 days after it was born?
No, I knew the baby was mine. She didn't tell me she had the baby until 4 days after she had the baby.
Oh, my gosh. All right, go ahead. Keep going.
All right, so then, we go, everything's boo for at least 2-3 years. I wasn't on the birth certificate because I wasn't there to sign it. Everything was straight. I was seeing my baby. All of a sudden, this bitch cuts me off, yo, because I can't give her as much money as she needed.
So she cut you off.
She alienated us, bro.
So how old's your kid now?
Oh, she's 7. She knows me. She knows daddy. You know, grandma on that side of the relationship, we're strong together, you know. So we know what's up. But the scandalous thing is that the bitch got married because she knew that I wouldn't be able just to sign the birth certificate, because what you can do is you can go down to the county registry and say, hi, my name is Adrian. My name is Heather B. Tracy G. What's up? You know, this is our kid together. Boom, 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 $20. Bam. She goes, this is the scandalous part. I was married during my pregnancy. Oh, so the lady goes to us. She goes, oh, I'm sorry. Well, then you're going to have to go through court and go through the whole situation. Bam, that's my scandalous baby mama story.
Damn, man.
You know, there's always two sides to every story.
Yeah.
And this guy could be the biggest dickhead in the world, and that's why she left. We don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know.
How were you? I mean, you referred to her as the bitch, your baby's mama.
That's what I'm saying. And then how much money were you trying to give that she said that's not enough? I mean, if you're giving $20, but you ain't telling us that, and that's kind of a whack story.
All right, so let's check me out. So the bitch is a stripper. She gets money, bro. She don't need money from me. That's why she kicked me out of the relationship.
Ah, see?
No, you gotta donate. You gotta donate to your kid.
I've always given money, bro. I've always given money, no doubt.
But how much did you give her?
Right.
How much was you giving her?
And how often?
It was about $400 every 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Okay.
On demand. And, you know, she knew that I wasn't going to be on child support because she wasn't. This is all her plan. See, she's even got you guys all.
Yeah, she got us, Adrian. Adrian says she even got you guys. Hey, but you know what? You still a citizen.
Nah, yo.
You ain't gonna give him his citizenship?
You got a baby with a stripper. You wondering why she running game?
Everybody deserves love and a baby.
All right, we got Money on the line from Texas. Good morning,
What
Money.
up, Money?
How you doing, Money?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, Money. Doing okay.
She better not talk about no money problems with a name like that.
Right? What's your situation, Money?
Well, I have my ex-husband who we had a child together, and, you know, everything was great, wonderful. Then, of course, you know, he was stepping out, so we got a divorce. We even were co-parenting very well. And when I decided to get into another relationship and he saw that it was real, he decided that, oh, you're going to have this man in my child's life. Let me get involved, and let me take you to court. He called Child Protective Services on me, all kind of things. And this is my only child that I have.
Wow.
He has 5 other children, and he doesn't even take care of.
What was his reason for calling Child Protective Services? What did he say? What did he say about you?
He said that I was neglecting my son. Because my boyfriend has kids, and so when they're older kids, they're teenagers. My son is only 7 years old, and so he was saying that, he's being abusive to my child, and he needs to be taken out of there. So he tried to take my son from me. So now we're like battling in court, and it's all because I'm in another relationship. And I knew that's what it was because one day he made a comment to me and said, "Oh, one day I'll find me another good wife." I was like, "You had a good wife. You lost it." You know,
we were talking about this yesterday, how people let spite and anger and ego come in between their kid. Mm-hmm. Kid ain't got nothing to do with that. That's the two parents going head to head. What do you think, Clinton Sparks?
I concur, Sway.
What the hell? All right, thanks for your call. All right, we'll take more of your calls, 888-742-3345. Tracy G, thank you for that celebrity wire.
Of course, anytime.
You can reach Tracy G all day, every day.
Yep. Twitter, Instagram, It's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG.
Up next, we got a really good friend of mine, Heather B, and he's no stranger to this show.
Nope.
He's been here plenty of times, and I've known him for years, and we've done work for years. In fact, I was featured on his first ever, official album.
Ow.
Did you guys know that?
I didn't know that, Sway.
Yeah, I didn't know it either because I never got any residuals.
Oh.
All right.
I'm trying to keep it on the low.
Okay, all right. Grammy-nominated DJ, producer, songwriter, singer, television personality, recording artist. He's worked with Lady Gaga, Akon, Luda, Rick Ross, Tyrese, Snoop. The list goes on and on. The one and only Clinton Sparks. And he comes with his own sound effects. Okay. Now you gotta. I remember when you first put the album out. Talk about the album.
It's called Iconoclast, and I got everybody from T.I. to Macklemore, Ty Dolla $ign, T-Pain, 2 Chainz. Everybody's on that right there. As you can see, I passed them out to each and every individual here in the studio as I walked in.
Yes, you did. And
thus, I wouldn't be doing my job in getting you familiar.
It's actually an EP, and EPs are like, shorter than albums. Why you did an EP?
Because people's attention spans are very short, and nobody wants albums nowadays. Unless you're a superstar and they can't get enough of you.
Okay. You got to. Okay, great. The new single is called The Reaper, and it's got Snoop Dogg and Problem on it, but it's featuring you too.
Yes.
You're singing.
Yes, I am.
Give me a cappella right now.
How do you feel about my smooth vocals on this album? I know you were listening because when I walked in, you were listening to me.
Yeah, right. And I think it's great. You know what I mean? I think if you have the talent to do so, you might as well pursue it. Back when we were first coming up, if you did one thing, they tried to keep you in that one thing, in that one lane. But we all were multi-talented, multifaceted people. So to hear you sing is, in fact, man, if you could do like a ballad, something I could play when I'm with my girl, something, I would love to have your voice in the background.
Incidentally, I just did a record, and you may be excited, and Heather, you may be too. I just did a record with Ricky Bell.
Wow.
From New Edition?
Yes, from BBD, New Edition. Because we're both from Boston. So, I'm a huge fan of that era of music and Teddy Riley and Jodeci and all that stuff. So a lot of the new music that's not on this EP that I made now that's going to come out next is very influenced from Devontae Swing and Teddy Riley. And I went and got some old school cats on there to sing background vocals and do some hooks and stuff like that. So I've always been somebody that's merged different cultures together. I got a record with Dropkick Murphys and Logic. Which who would ever get those two people together except somebody like me? Even when I was here on Shade 45, I would get yelled at sometimes because I'd play records that were too like, wait, that's not really Shade 45, but it is because I matched it with this. So
they're still yelling. Rest assured, don't feel bad. Don't take it personal. Yeah, exactly. So today you're gonna DJ, and then we'll hear some of the music in your set, right?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
You will hear some produced by Clinton Sparks records. You will hear some Clinton Sparks singing records, and you will just hear some awesomeness that I decided to play.
There it is, my man Clinton Sparks, man. He's so shy, isn't he?
It really. It's killing me.
All right, 36.
Wait. Can I just say something real quick? Sway has always been, since I was a kid and I first started in my bedroom in Boston, Sway has always been a down-to-earth, humble guy that was really cool to me and has always showed me love and respect and has... even like you said, my first album that I did, which was technically like an illegal album I put out in 2005 on Koch with all records that I produced, Sway did the whole intro to that album. And it's like, we didn't come up together. He didn't really know much about me except he maybe like heard my name and heard some of the things I did. But he was always, even when he was a star on MTV and doing this and Sway in the morning, he's always been an awesome dude, man. Love you, bro.
I'm still a star at MTV, bro. All right.
That's why I threw Sway in the morning in there.
Okay, thank you, man. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Clinton Sparks. Good friend. Nice. And we're going to let you take over the airwaves. And if Reef yells at you, you're familiar with that already.
Yeah,
so,
that's why it's only 30 minutes. They're like, all right, we'll give him 30 minutes.
Okay, there it is.
He goes out of the bounds. It's cool.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Clinton Sparks.
Sway in the Morning, the only show that'll let comedian Craig Robinson fulfill his fantasy of joining Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Craig Robinson is here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Take a ride in the sky on a ship that's inside. All your dreams will come true miles away. And we'll
Come on, yo.
live together.
Until when?
Until the 12th of never.
Who know the lyrics?
Our voices will ring forever as one.
Sway in the Morning.
The mix you can find on the EP.
Who's on that EP?
Oh,
Sway?
man, you don't know? We got T.I. on there, T-Pain, Ty Dolla $ign, Sage the Gemini, Macklemore, 2 Chainz, Snoop Dogg, Problem. It just goes on and on
and on. Smooth vocals of who?
The one and only Clinton Sparks. Woo! Hey, man, can you sing a cappella?
Yes. But there's really no need to when I played those Grammy-sounding records.
Yeah. Good answer, man. I like that. Where you off to next, bro?
Well, I just signed a new residency deal in Vegas on that One Oak.
Wow.
Twice a month in Vegas, so I'll be there next Tuesday, starting next Tuesday. By the way, Sway, you know what I didn't tell you?
Yeah.
I'm in 2 movies coming out this year.
Really?
Yeah, I started acting. Got my SAG card.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What are the movies?
One's called It Snows All the Time, and the other one is called Justice Served. And I just got another role that I'm gonna go shoot in April.
Are they like big speaking parts or?
Yeah. Well, the new one that I'm doing is really like a very Quentin Tarantino. So I gotta like even lose more weight than I lost already, and just be this like vagabond, like asshole dude that like shoot him up. Like it's pretty dope.
How are you losing weight? We were just talking about that at the beginning of the year.
What were you saying?
That I need to lose some weight.
Well, you know how I really lost weight is when I first started doing E-News, and I weighed. Remember back in the day, no one cared. 50 made everybody start caring about how they looked. And no one gives 50 Cent credit for that.
No, I was caring way before that. But
okay, well, the majority of hip-hop didn't care about their bodies, especially the DJ community. Everybody was just like eating whatever.
Yo, the DJ community definitely didn't care.
All those juice bellies.
Yeah, 100%. So like, when I got on E-News and I seen myself, and I weighed 194 pounds. And I was like, I look like shit. And literally, you're talking about a dude that would eat a pound of pasta, chicken parm, 2 Cokes, and a brownie blast sundae right afterwards. That's how I lived.
Damn.
And literally overnight, I just cut out everything, sugar, carbs. I haven't drank anything other than water in Ciroc, of course, since 2008.
Yo, of course.
Tea, Ciroc, and water.
How much do you weigh now?
160.
Wow, 30.
I gained 2 pounds actually over.
Wow. Okay, man, you can
trouble you.
I'm back to high school weight.
All right. Well, congratulations, man. Keep us posted on everything you're doing, man. This is a success story you have to be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Talk about starting from the bottom. Now he's here. You know, he ain't just anybody.
Get familiar.
Clinton Sparks, man. Congratulations.
Now
man.
I'm winning. Now I'm getting Grammy nominations. Get familiar.
There it is, man. Where do you reside now?
L.A.
L.A.? Man, he went full la-la.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Clear Spark.
It was a tough decision, man. You know, when you from a certain city and you love your city, it's fucking hard to say, like, I gotta go. You know what I mean? But everything's out there.
Yeah. I'm from Oakland, but I'm
of course.
staying in Harlem. And Tech and I got the place in the Valley, which I love, man. You can leave your gates open.
Right?
I
don't know about that. But
yeah.
I would never leave my gates open.
I'm not sure where you live, but where I live. All right, Clinton Sparks, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me up here. Get familiar, Iconoclast EP on iTunes now. Ow!
Up next, we got First Aid with Kelly Kincaid, the first one of the year, and we're going to be talking about
New Year's resolutions. So I think about that.
New Year's resolutions. If you have any, 888-742-3345.
Legendary rapper Bun B with some advice for you lazy bitch-ass rappers who refuse to kick a verse on Sway in the Morning.
If you're an MC, you should be able to rap at all times.
Thank you.
Maybe not to the best of your abilities, but you can fuss and fight through it, but you can't say no. You gotta rap. You gotta rap. I'm sorry. I didn't want to rap, but I'm gonna rap.
Shade 45.
This program contains true stories of rescues.
First Aid with Kelly Kincaid.
All right, 19 minutes into the hour. It's the first aid of 2015.
Yeah.
And Kelly Kincaid is here. Good morning, Kelly Kincaid.
Ow!
Damn, you sound like Kelly Sparks.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy New Year, Sway. Happy New Year, citizens. I'm so glad to be here. Let's get started.
Hold up.
I'm ready to start. I'm excited.
How was your New Year's?
It was good. I was a little sick.
Okay, that's good. All right, go ahead. Let's get started.
2015, we're going to continue focusing on ways to help you with your mind, body, and soul, Sway, with First Aid with Kelly Kincaid. But, we're going to start a new series called A New You.
A New You.
Yes. Right. And I'm going to bring in we had a lot of big people last year, but this year we're going to continue. We're going to bring a lot of health experts, motivational speakers, life coaches, just to be a better you in 2015.
Okay.
And with that being said, this is the first week of First Aid with Kelly Kincaid, and a lot of people are feeling motivated. They're focused on their New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
And Sway, did you know that according to a recent study that over 45% Americans make New Year's resolutions?
45%. Everybody in here, let's see, we got 3, 6,
said he didn't.
Well, put your hand in there if you made a New Year's resolution.
I kind of did.
Yeah. Well, Tracy, you on the fence?
Yeah.
Well,
we can talk about yours, though, if you want to call out people.
Yeah, what was mine? Do you remember?
Yeah, going to the gym. Today is day number 4, and where are we at?
We have yet to go to the gym.
Well, you know, this study, it was very
That's
interesting.
where we are at.
It was very interesting with the study. You know, I just wanted to give the top 3 New Year's resolutions was lose weight. So, Sway, you were in top 1.
Okay.
Number 2 was getting organized.
Oh, Tracy.
And number 3 was spend less and save more.
OQ. All right.
You know.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And, you know, so we did talk about losing weight is always one of mine. But I was just curious with the citizens, what is their New Year's resolutions and how do they plan to stay focused? And that's a big problem because a lot of people started for the first week. You know, the gyms and the yoga studios are packed the first month in January. You experience that because sometimes it's hard to get in and then it kind of tapers off. But this year, how can you stay focused?
Dell, we got Dell on the line. Dell, good morning. How you doing?
Hi, Dell.
I'm good. I'm good. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning.
What was your resolution, man? Did you have one? Did you have many?
Well, I have two. Two of the 3 that she named is lose weight and finances, save money.
Right.
The biggest one that I have is losing weight because I'm 6'3" and I'm over 300 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm a type 2 diabetic. And a couple of years ago, I had a light stroke, which was they called it Bell's palsy.
Mm-hmm.
And one side of my body was kind of like paralyzed, but it wasn't. I had to take steroids to get myself back together.
Right.
And my blood sugar count, I remember one time my blood sugar count was 374. And that was like I was going into like maybe a diabetic coma if I would have waited a little longer. But I talked to a nurse, and she told me to drink a lot of water and walk. So my New Year's resolution is to lose 80 pounds.
80 pounds. Okay, good. Okay, that's doable.
Well, you sound focused. So are you in the gym? You've already started the gym.
Well, it's hard to be in a gym, being a truck driver. And of course, you know, being out here on this road, the food out here is not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not healthy at all, period. Mostly everything out here on this road, when you go to a truck stop, the food is fried.
Let me ask you this, Dale. Have the bee brings a lunch every day, and it's a healthy lunch. I just had salad and some baked chicken.
I saw it.
And then also at the truck stops, I mean, you had an opportunity to walk if you needed to as well and exercise, right? Do you try to do those things? Bring your own food and then go ahead.
I go to Walmart and I've changed the breads that I eat. I eat only wheat bread and multigrain bread and wraps. But as far as turkey, no ham, no pork products. It's hard because I love pork. But yeah, I walk. I get out and walk for about 30 minutes because we have to take a 30-minute break.
Well, you know,
I need to do more.
I love pork. You know what? Just keep us posted on your progress, Dale. But it takes initiative. It takes effort. You know, and it's hard. It's hard. Tracy's clowning me, but it's true. I've yet to go to the gym.
Can I make a real quick suggestion, Dell? Do you have an iPhone?
No, I don't. I have one of these cheap phones.
Oh, dang. Because I was going to say, see when you're eligible for an upgrade so you can get like an Android or something, because there's so many different apps that can help you with accountability and just give you ideas of exercises you could do like in an office. I'm sure that can be translated to on the road somehow, just different stuff so that it's always being reminded at the forefront of your brain.
I do have that. I do have an Android phone. I just have to download that app.
Yeah. Dale, get to work, man. You got a lot you got to do. Just go ahead and put the effort in it, man, so you can keep calling us every day, all right?
Of course. I know y'all get tired of me calling.
Not at all, man. You're a citizen, Dale. All right, we're going to take more of your resolutions, 888-742-3345. And how are you going about executing those? Give us a call. First Day with Kelly Kincaid.
Salutations. Joe Budden here. I'll be your host for this evening. You know. Dub B with the banger.
You're listening to Sway in the Morning on Shea 45. And now, More First Aid with Kelly Kincaid on Shade 45.
All right, 10:28 into the morning. We're talking about New Year's resolutions and how are you executing them?
Right. And 2015, we're talking about being a better you. And we talked about the top 10 New Year's resolutions for 2014. They were losing weight, getting organized, and spend less, save more.
Okay, we got Eric from Colorado on the line.
Good morning.
Hey, Eric, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you this morning, Sway?
Well, you know what? This entire year, man, it's just been a good year in terms of being alive, bro. So I'm trying to ride this wave until the pressures of work start to stress me out. But what's going on with you, man? Did you want to comment on our last caller, Dale?
I did. There is a movie, and it's a documentary, and it's about a truck driver who loses a grip of weight. I mean, like a ton. Like, he's able to run, and it's inspiring. He really comes a long way, but he's a truck driver, and so it would help Dale. And the name of the movie is Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. That's a documentary, right?
That's the one where the guy starts juicing, correct?
He's the juice, all the juicing, and then he goes around with the bowling balls and all that.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good one.
Thank you, Eric. Look at that. What is it? Fat, Sick,
and Nearly Dead.
Okay, Tone and PA. Tone, what up? You got a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is I want to go back to school, go to college, get me a degree.
Yeah, get that man a round of applause.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
I just got my GED last year in November, so I'm trying to make sure I do something with it. Cause I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize this life ain't no joke, man. You only get one.
You know what, Tone? Recently, Kelly Kincaid, we were hanging out after the show, went to Lens Crafters, right? And what did you get? Contacts or what did you get?
I just got glasses. I have astigmatism, so I can't really get glasses, or contact lenses.
Okay, and then whatever the hell. All right, and then and I was standing there. This was like how many weeks ago? This was a few weeks back, and I was like, well, let me get my eyes checked.
Right.
And because I do a lot of reading and I do a lot of distant reading because teleprompters that we use when we're on television sometimes it's a little blurry. I put on the eye doctor tested my eyes, right, and she gave me some glasses to wear, and it was like I saw the world through a whole new world, a whole new clarity in the world, and I liken that to education, Tone. Like the more information you obtain, the bigger, the greater, the clearer the world becomes, right? Like as you got your DD, didn't it help you just to see?
Yo, it just opened my eyes to realize like so many new doors opened up for my life. Like now the streets is not necessary. It's not a necessity to me. Like I used to be in the streets because that's all I had for real.
Yeah.
That's how my money. That's how I was surviving. But after getting that, it was like a weight lifted off me. It's like I can do whatever now. Like I can go to school. I can join them and go to the service. That's what I want to do, go to the service. Mm-hmm. But I got to get 15 college credits because I got a GED. So it's just like the world has opened up to me now, and that's not just for me, but for my family. Like, because I'm the starter of the new generation coming up. I'm the oldest, so it's like I could better my family tree by bettering myself.
Yeah, and it's funny.
That makes me feel good.
Man, you just gave me chills because I grew up in Oakland. I realized that whole street mentality is a conspiracy.
It is. Once you get past that, you just feel like nothing can stop you. That's how I feel this year. Like, this year is my year. Like, I feel like I can't be stopped. I'm going to the top.
Tone, hold on the line, man. We're going to get your information, man. We want to stay in tune with you, man. I want to end this with that right
yes,
there.
Thank you for sharing, Tone, too.
All right.
That's dope.
Man, this dude just gave me chills, man.
That's dope. And Sway, I just want to tell people, please stay tuned and go to the newly launched Sway's Universe. We're going to have a lot of new things for First Day Kelly Kincaid, a new you with a lot of different people, the motivational speakers. Please, we never know. Tone might be one of our motivational speakers.
He can be.
He was today. That made me feel good.
Absolutely. Kelly Kincaid, how can people reach you all day, every day?
Please follow me on Twitter, Kelly Kincaid, KELLYKINKAID. Happy New Year, everyone, and stick to your New Year's resolutions.
Thank you. We got an interesting story up next
that
Tracy wanted to bring to light.
It's got to do with this dad who I'm actually hoping will adopt me because he threw his daughter a hell of an inappropriate party.
And we'll talk about that next. Sway in the morning, 34 minutes into the hour.
Always felt like my vision being bigger than a bigger picture. Crazy how you gotta wait until it's dark out to see who really with you.
You're listening to Sway in the Morning on Shade 45.
No, Heather B, I'm really excited about what's going on right now.
You gonna be on Empire?
Yes. And Empire came on last night.
I love it.
And got rave reviews.
I love it. They tried to hate though, Sway.
2015, I don't even, hate doesn't even register on my
Good for you.
My clipboard.
Yeah. People didn't want to support because Taraji and Terrence Howard were already in a movie together. They felt like it was just an extended version of Hustle and Flow. Why did they put them to you? I mean, goodness, the worst thing to do is to watch a television show and social media at the same time.
Yeah.
It won't let you enjoy it, but I love it. Very well done, very well written and directed, and it didn't look cheap.
You don't question when Al Pacino and Robert De Niro work together.
Cookie back. I'm here to get what's mine. I'm about to be Cookie Sway. I'm about to come in here with fur coats on.
Yeah.
I ain't talk to nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on one of these episodes soon, and we're going to be representing Sway in the Morning.
Did you wear fur?
No, I just probably wore what I have on now. You know me.
Hoodie life.
Hoodie life.
That's dope, though. You represented Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.
Just, my biggest concern when I'm in front of a camera is that my grandmother or my mother, aren't embarrassed, because, we're friends. And, our relationship we've had over the years, especially my grandmother and my mother,
yeah,
we've always been friends. And so it's a certain respect level that I try to keep, and then that keep with me, But it ain't always like that with parents and kids, though.
Right. It's sometimes it's not. Things go array.
Array. And then you were bringing up this story earlier, Tracy.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because there's this dad. Now, I know a lot of people are going to throw shade and say he's horrible, but you know what? I would love to be one of his children because for his daughter's 18th birthday, 1-8, you're not even 21. You really can't do shit. But she was doing shit inside her home because he threw her a Playboy mansion party.
A father threw his 18-year-old a Playboy daughter?
Put daughter in there.
Okay.
Yeah, not the son. So there was 200 people there. Now this dude, he's a marijuana legalization attorney or something like that. So you already got to see that this is going to go bad. Deputies, they came responding to complaints from neighbors. They found 2 unconscious, intoxicated, underage boys in the crib. And now this dude has been arrested. And a lot of people are like, yeah, that's what happens when you get too close to your children. Oh, and this girl's mama was going on social media, I think on Facebook, and calling her daughter a bad bitch.
Like bad meaning good?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's interesting because it's a double-edged sword. Some parents believe that I'd rather you do it at home than go out and sneak around and do it elsewhere.
Right.
But serving an 18-year-old alcohol, they were smoking weed too, you said?
Probably, but it gets even worse than that. You got 18-year-olds in lingerie and Playboy bunny ears.
Oh, really?
And all of it is documented on their fucking cell phone, so it's spreading like wildfire on social media.
Nah, that's going too far.
200 kids.
That's going too far. That's going way too far. Yo, Q, you think that's too far?
Well, the thing is, they had people that were under the age of 18 in lingerie too. So,
what parent would agree to do that? Are you kidding me? Like 15-year-olds in lingerie?
I gotta find out how old the daddy is because he's a nasty man.
What's that 69-year-old man that like to drink that pink and brown that you talked about this morning, eating that pudding?
That's the 60-Minute correspondent, Steve Croft.
Yeah, Mr. Croft.
I don't know. If you this is a case of parents going too far.
And being too cool with their kids.
Yeah.
What is that? If your daughter wanted to come to you and say, look, Dad, I want to have the big blowout, but we do that. How are you going to stand there and monitor her and make sure you do that at 18 years old? What do? Your kids are going to go out and drink.
Yeah.
But you rather have her do it in the house. What are you going to do? What would you do?
Well, when my daughter is 18, she's not old enough to drink, so that's not going to be a problem.
But that's what they do when they go out.
I'm not going to advocate an 18-year-old drinking alcohol. That's against the law. That's what I'm going to hit her with, the law.
Law-abiding father.
You're going to hit it with the law first. And if she do it, okay.
Law first. But, I wouldn't, and thankfully my daughter's a level-headed person, but, I wouldn't advocate that. And some parents do. Some parents they'll smoke weed with their kids.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, if you know parents, or if you're a parent, or if you have a parent that is like, maybe borderline inappropriately close to the kid, 888-742-3345. Share that story. Sway in the Morning.
Birthday. It's your
It takes a real man to serenade Sway.
The legendary Larry King, who's joined us right now.
When the marimba rhythm starts to sway, dance with me, make me sway.
Wow. Just got serenaded by Larry King.
Sway in the morning.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45, 49 minutes into the hour. We got an interesting story. Parents who are inappropriately close to their kids.
Yep, and there's just one guy. He's more than a guy. He's a father. He threw his daughter an 18th birthday party under the theme of a Playboy mansion. So the girls, and I'm using girls, not women, because it's 18 and under, were scantily clad, wearing lingerie. They had the little bunny ears flapping away. Two unconscious, intoxicated, underage boys were found in the house by deputies, and this attorney father is now in jail.
You know, we got, let me see, let's go to the line. Oh, well, line, how are we going to get to the lines? How can we get to the phone lines?
Nobody's on the line.
No, there are. It's full.
Do you need a little magic?
Yeah, hold on. We got technical difficulties. I just can't imagine a man having this 18-year-old. That's slightly perverted to me.
If you know your kids smoke, Sway, this is my
we're
point.
talking about the lingerie party.
There's so many layers to this.
It is a lot of layers. Okay, let's start with the nasty clothes first.
Okay.
Maybe if they're maybe they're liberals and they just down with their kids doing this kind of stuff, and they rather have them do it at home than be outside in the streets.
Yeah, with these underdeveloped boobs everywhere.
We got is it Demi? How you say Demi? Demi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you say your name?
Dami.
How you doing, Dami? Good. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hi. So I heard what you were talking about on the radio, and I do smoke weed with both of my kids.
Do you? How old are your kids?
My son is 16, and my daughter, she'll be 18 next month.
Why? Why do you smoke weed with your kids?
To be honest, I smoke weed with them because I know it's not right, but I've been smoking since I was 16.
Yeah.
And my kids, they go and they do it anyway. They've been smoking weed since they was 14. So I figured, why not just smoke in the house instead of smoking outside and get in trouble? I even buy it for them.
I mean, you geez, you buy it for? Okay, why not? Okay, if your kid was a thief and he stole from department stores, and would you go stealing with him? Even though
I just want to be 100% honest with you. I do go to the store with my daughter a lot, and we still together.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on right now?
All right. Okay. Well, okay. But no. So your mentality must be, if it's something I do, I don't want to misrepresent who I am to my kids. So you're not going to lie to them, and you're going to be who you are.
Yes, I just want to be 100% honest with my kids, and I have a good friendship with my kids. They come to me about anything. If my son, if he got into some trouble, say if my son came to me, he had a gun, I would hide the gun. That's just the type of relationship I have with my kids, and my daughter, she goes stealing all the time. So I figure, why not me be the one that's going to drive you to the store and steal with you, and we can get away together.
Here's an alternative way of thinking. I mean, I'm not going to judge you, but I personally don't think advocating something that's illegal to your kids is anything right about that. Secondly, your kid was one day going to get caught and go to jail and have you to blame. And then when it comes to the smoking weed thing, a lot of kids may think it's cool, but when you're that young and you still got your life ahead of you, it's going to hinder you from accomplishing what it is you're trying to accomplish. How old were you when you had your kids?
I was 17.
You were 17. So is it a cycle that you plan to live with for the rest of your life, or is it
No, it's really not. I just, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. If they was doing crack or something, I'm doing crack. But weed, I feel like nothing bad's gonna happen to you over weed. It actually saves you. They're actually smarter now that they smoke weed. I even smoke
you're
weed
smarter if you smoke weed.
Yes.
You smoke weed with your mom?
Yes, I smoke weed with my mom. Every Christmas we go up there to Maryland, we smoke weed with my mom. Yes, we do.
How old was your mom when she had you?
She was 21.
Okay, 21.
I'm confused because I just don't understand why people are stealing. Does anybody work in your house?
Yes.
So what are you?
I work.
Okay, so what is your daughter, or what are you guys stealing if everybody's working?
I
work, I'm not going to lie. Both of my kids, they don't work right now. My daughter, she had a job. She lost her job. But I work. I'm on welfare.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
This
okay.
this not real.
Well, I get a check every month.
Okay.
And I get food stamps, so, we eat good and everything.
Okay, you eat good. You bullshitting, dummy. I can't believe this is a true story. I just can't believe that you, as a mother, would advocate your kids smoking and you drinking with them and you stealing. That just is, it just, that's.
And she was calling in from Jersey. I'm about to quit so I can stop paying her damn welfare check.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we got Chris. Man, listen. And so not everybody is meant or should be parents. Not everybody's meant to be parents.
Or even meant to be a caller.
Yeah. And she don't give a damn about her kids. You don't care about your kids if you letting them still smoke and you driving the getaway car.
I don't believe this.
That's
story.
ignorant. I don't believe it either. Chris, good morning. How you doing? Chris,
how you doing?
What up, man?
What up, though?
Chris, did you hear that? Did you hear that story, Chris?
Yeah, I heard that. No, that was bullshit.
Yeah, that was BS. What about you, man? You smoking with your kids?
Well, honestly, my son, he's 9 months, so I don't smoke with my son, but I will in the future.
Yeah.
but my nephews and my nieces, I do like to smoke with them first because I'm the only boy out of 15 girls. So they look up to me as, I believe they look up to me as a role model. So when I smoke with them, I smoke with them enough where they don't need to go out there. They tell me, say, hey, this dude offered me weed. I'm like, no, come back here, come smoke with me, come chill with me. They do it with me before anybody else.
How old are they?
One is 16, and the other, everybody going to college, so I don't want them to live that wild lifestyle. So one is 16, the other one is 17.
They're going to college?
No, they're coming up on those college years, senior year in high school, and I don't want them to be influenced by.
Hey, man, what does weed do for you when you smoke it?
Well, honestly, I have PTSD. So for me, it calms me down a great deal. It helps me not think about anything else that's going on.
Okay, and that's exactly what it'll do, even to a larger effect to a 15 or a 16-year-old who's still in that hormonal stage and who hasn't set a foundation. Sound like you may have a job already, who hasn't achieved their goals. It makes you very apathetic, lethargic, and lazy at times. If this is a cycle you want to continue in your family, weed is a great way to make that happen.
I definitely understand you on that. But with my nieces and my nephews, and they don't like it. They don't like it. I smoke. It doesn't just smoke to enjoy, laugh, and joke. It's like more of okay, you want to smoke, right? You want to smoke? So I give them a couple until they be like, okay, they like my little cousin.
Hey, Chris, get them high on life, man. Don't get them high on weed, bro. Keep their mind clear, bro. Let them make that decision when they're adults, but not at this age. Give them an opportunity to not make the mistakes we made. You know what I mean? I would imagine, Heather, Tracy, like with my daughter, I want her to be better, do better than what we did.
Right.
So in doing so, you try to warn them of the pitfalls, of the mistakes, that we made. And so smoking weed as a teenager with your parent. We got Mike on the line. What's up, Mike?
What's up, man? I'm a Philadelphia police officer, right? So I just called the last two callers. Okay, I didn't really know what the subject matter was, but that is what's wrong with parents.
Well, the subject matter is parents who are inappropriately close to their kids.
Exactly. Well, yeah, because I lock kids up. I mean, 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds with guns. 18-year-olds with PCP whose parents allow them to sell drugs. And their parents, those are the parents that are outside like, why are you as a black man locking my black son up? Because your son just committed aggravated assault. So, and when you want to know what's wrong with America, it's not police, it's those parents.
It's those parents. All right. And not everybody is meant to be a parent. And those parents are the ones I think should be punished too, right?
I'm grown as hell, and I've been grown for a long time. I've been living by myself since I was 17 years old. I'm still not that cool with my mother and father. Like, it's just not like that. I think there has to be that line, Sway, that you always talk about. You want them to confide in you and talk to you, but all that, I want them to not to do it outside. Come on, man.
And you know what else, too? When you're a parent and you're that lenient, get ready in the coming years for the tables to turn, and your children are going to take advantage of you and start being like, maybe I can push a little farther, little farther. And they'll just forgive me and forget about it.
Yeah, I told my daughter once, my role as your parent is to protect and to guide you. I don't have to be your friend. I'm your parent, you know. But we have an open line of communication, and we discuss any and everything under the sun. But I wouldn't put my shortcomings on her.
Right.
If I was a thief, I'm not going to teach her how to steal because I did it. It didn't make it right. If I smoke weed, I'm not going to advocate her smoking weed because I did it. Or if I, was an alcoholic, I'm going to try to tell her how you could do things better than how I did. I'm not going to advocate that.
It's like another opportunity for redemption for your own self, too. Not to make it selfish, but really, this is your child is an extension of who you are.
It's a pile of shit 4 steps in front of you. I know because I stepped into it. I advise you to make it right at the third step. That's what parenting is all about in a nutshell.
Child.
All right, we'll take more of your calls. 888-742-3345. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4.
I never used to snore in my sleep to this.
Sway in the Morning, where there's no filter between our guests and listeners.
Howie Mandel has joined us this morning from America's Got Talent. Chris in Pennsylvania. Go ahead. Howie Mandel is here.
What's up, Howie?
No, I'm not taking questions. I'm sorry.
There it is.
I'm sorry. I cannot tell you.
Right.
I am sorry.
Bonar, what you want to say real quick?
Bonar?
That's that Bonar.
I'm talking to Bonar. It's like his dick picks up radio waves from another planet. I've got Bonar. It's like radar on a dick. Is Bonar.
Bonar.
Shade 45.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah. 6 minutes to the hour. Shade 45.
6 minutes.
MyOneShot.tv.
Tell them about it.
This weekend, we're filming the first episode in Charlotte.
Nice.
King Tech will be there. Crooked Eye be there. Mike from SMH Records. Thousands of people have already signed up to be there.
I think Charlotte is called the Queen City.
Yep. And,
it is, right?
Yeah, right. It's I dare say, an American Idol before hip hop. That's what we're going to be doing, giving a lot of people a chance to audition and make it to the final stage. And when you go to the finals of the series, you have a chance to win $100,000. Look, this is not a game.
What's going to be the process, though, Sway? Okay, say I'm listening right now in my car or I got my headphones on. I'm listening to you say this. We'll be in Charlotte this weekend. I come there, I get to the venue. You just giving them one shot, like they got to spit 16 bars. If they mess up, it's over?
No, you're gonna get a point. You're gonna get a task to do.
Oh.
And most of the entries have to pre-enter on MyOneShot.tv. You can put up an audition reel now.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
And thousands of folks were selected to come down. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. We have to filter out a lot of crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Yeah.
This ain't that, man. If you ain't ready, you're not coming. You're not going to make it. Shit. And it's a bunch of us that are determining, through careful consideration, who moves forward. And then you're going to come and compete against other people this weekend and make it to be able to perform in front of the judges on Sunday, which I'll be hosting.
That's tough.
And if you win this weekend, you'll move on to the finals. And we're going to do 9 cities. And then those contestants are going to go to Vegas. $100,000. I know for a fact this is not a fluke. It's not a scam. I've never scammed no one or anything. Since I've been in this music business, you ain't never heard no scandal around my name.
Right.
So this is a real $100,000. 100K. You can put in your pocket and do as you will. You can never perform again if you don't want to. You could put a down payment on a house, buy a new car, put it away for college.
Are me and Heather qualified for this? Because Heather, you could just send me to some rap boot camp real quick, write me some rhymes, 100K split in half. What you want to do?
You still got to make it past the judges, so I don't know.
You
how
the
far
judge.
Yeah, exactly. But MyOneShot.tv, make sure you go on in and check that out
She
now.
tried to drag me in that scandal.
Heather, you didn't say nothing either.
I always hear the scandal
100K.
coming, and that sounds like a mess.
Well, Tracy been rapping lately. We should pull up her the verse she kicked at
her
the end of
her doomsday sniper.
Yeah, people don't realize that Tracy G you know, Tracy, first of all, is a journalist. She's a writer.
Right.
Hello.
You know, and also Tracy G is a inspirational, motivational influencer.
When that happened? That's in the works, so that's confirmed.
Yo, let this nepotism ride.
Yeah, I'm trying to will it to motion.
Oh, you're trying to will it? Okay.
I'm trying to help her figure it out. She's a TV personality as well, and if many people didn't hear this rap. At the end of the year, that was one of our resolutions, to get her to bust her first rap, like full-fledged real rap on
Bars.
air. And she, you know, she was an extension of the Doomsday Cypher. If you didn't hear her bars, and you could call us up and let us know what you think of Tracy G as an MC, here's what it sounded like.
Fuck all y'all rappers.
Ooh.
Talk your shit, Tracy.
Just a reminder, citizens.
Yeah. Sway
I'm not a rapper.
Shade 45.
Yo, I never fucked Heather, never fucked Sway. All my life, man, I don't play. If I did, I'd dine with him and let him feed me good with cupcakes. DB here, he never late, so I give him battle like nigga bake. Out the oven, yo, they mad hot, but still one, yo, get popped. Yeah, that was a setup. Like my dude Bobby, yeah, he got popped. Worry about my C-wire fake. Worry about if your girlfriend straight. These radio bitches is my hoes. My breast milk, they want overflows. The whole game, yo, been fake. Cop OT shit, your whole brain break. Fuck with them real niggas like my dude Cole, yeah, he be great. But don't forget about the real women like HB. She gave the slate. I don't fuck with them silly goons unless they go back to their damn schools. Let it sink in like Titanic did. And tell them citizens, tweet me like Birdie. Let it sing in.
I'm saying lyrics, son! We got the Rob Report up next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. You want to battle Tracy, call us.
Yo, I never fucked Wayne, I never fucked Drake. All my life, man, fuck's sake.
It takes a real man to serenade Sway.
The legendary Larry King, who's joined us right now.
When the marimba rhythm starts to sway, dance with me, make me sway.
Wow. Just got serenaded by Larry King.
Sway in the Morning.
Yo, can I hear this record? Hey, man, you sure you want to hear this, man?
It's the Rob Report. Breaking down album after album after album on Sway in the Morning.
This your guy, Rob Markman with the Rob Report, where we break down music from the game's hottest artists. It's a new year, and we're going to have a ton of albums ahead of us. But we're going to start 2015 off with Nipsey Hussle's Mailbox Money. Nip found true independence selling his Crenshaw album for $100 a pop to dedicated fans last year. And on Mailbox Money, he ups the ante, charging $1,000 for physical CDs. But you can't put a price on good music, right? Of course not. Nipsey sets it off right with Killer, 100 a Show, and Status Symbol. Then on Count That Loot, he breaks down his hustle, and even gives the big homie Sway a shout out.
This beat ain't even mixed, but it's fucking perfect. They paid $100 for my tape and it was fucking worth it. Shout out to Wendy Williams, cause she helped us surface. Shout out my nigga Jigga, cause he made that purchase. Shout out my nigga Sway, my nigga B-Dot. Who kids sold out the first day we had to restock.
When it comes to beats and rhymes, Nipsey got it locked. He knows what he sounds good over and exactly how to flow over each track. Still, some of the hooks and features could have been tighter, and that's my main criticism. Only a Case is really dope. That chorus just brings it down.
It's only a case. Knock a fucking hole in your face. Headed to the top in a lane with no space. Don't make me load up this cake. Think it's only a case. To put a hole in your face. Nigga, it's only a cake. To knock off your face.
You know Nipsey Hussle loves the marathon, and he's on one hell of a run, business-wise and creatively. Mailbox Money covers all the bases. It's street, it's motivational, and it's even political at times. On Overtime, he rhymes passionately about his come-up. On 50 Niggas, he speaks about all the countless acts of police brutality recently. And on Real Nigga Moves, he links up with Don Kennedy for another classic collabo between the two. Mailbox Money isn't perfect, but it's damn good. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. But that's just my thoughts. Hit me on Twitter, @RobMarkman, and let me know what you think. I talk back.
We've got more Sway in the Morning.
Only on Shade 45. Sway in the morning. The only show that'll let comedian Craig Robinson fulfill his fantasy of joining Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Craig Robinson is here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Take a ride in the sky on a ship that's side. All your dreams will come true miles away. And we'll
Come on, yo.
live together.
Until when?
Until the 12th of never.
Who know the lyrics?
Our voices will ring forever as one.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah, that's the Rob Report. You can find that on swaysuniverse.com. Yeah, Rob Markman.
Real sexy.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, hit up Rob Markman. You can tweet him.
Is that your girl approach? Like, say, when you first meet a girl, you give her that voice, or you just always the bae?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Huh?
Wow.
I kind of give him that, HB.
What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, by the time you know me, I'm goofy and silly. You wouldn't believe it, but, in the beginning, it's like, hey, what's up?
You know what? T. Cal taught you that?
My brother T. Cal taught me that. Terry Calloway. If you know him, if you know what I'm saying. Tracy, did this voice make you tingle?
No.
Kind of tingled a little bit.
Your own voice made you tingle?
My voice made me tingle.
Okay. Wonder, make this stop.
I'm just gonna make it breathy, you know what I mean? Give me yours. Let me hear yours, Wonder. Yo,
No way.
That's
I
it.
do want to hear it. I'm curious.
I don't have one, man.
Try it.
Tracy. Get over here. You're making me tinkle in my pants.
Yeah.
I said tinkle.
You see why some motherfuckers stay single their whole life, right?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Thank you. I'm here all day. Yeah, hit up Rob Markman. Find out more about that the Rob Report. Tell him you love his voice, man. Hashtag him at Rob Markman, the voice.
Baby making reviews.
All right. We got a new song by MC Ren, the legendary MC Ren.
That's what's up.
Formerly of NWA. He got a song called Burn Radio Burn, produced by my brethren from Oakland, the one, the only EA Ski. EA Ski and I used to play football together on the school ground in junior high and went out for the Oakland Dynamites, Pop Warner Little League football team together.
This is like you was 8, 7.
Whatever.
Pop Warner is like 8 or 9.
Yeah, but they say you could tell a person's history, their future by what they do by the time they're in the third grade.
So you did 1 year Pop Warner.
Listen, they build prisons based on test scores that kids have in elementary. They predict that if you score a certain level on IQ tests or whatever test they give you by the third grade, they can determine if you're going to be in jail or not. So they preempt building prisons based on that.
So a kid who was playing football at 8
or 9
manifested into a grown man who can't take his ass to the gym.
Wow.
Everybody say bye to Tracy. This is her last day. Your pink slip is outside. Peace, Tracy.
Wow. Here's brand new MC Ren. We were going to do Celebrity Wire.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure yet. Shade 4 or 5 in the morning. Wow.
Man, whack-ass radio stations, man. Play the same shit over and over and over.
Here's legendary rapper Bun B with some advice for you lazy bitch-ass rappers who refuse to kick a verse on Sway in the Morning.
If you're an MC, you should be able to rap at all times.
Thank you.
Maybe not to the best of your abilities, but you can fuss and fight through it, but you can't say no. You gotta rap. You gotta rap. I'm sorry. I didn't want to rap, but I'm gonna rap.
Shade 45. Reporting on arrests.
Have you figured out why I'm in these handcuffs?
Fights.
You're a fucking dickhead.
And celebrity meltdowns.
No! If you can't help them, help me!
It's the Celebrity Wire on Sway in the Morning.
All right, 46 minutes into the hour. It's Tracy G.
Yeah, so this is actually a crazy story that I'm going to start off with. Cool C. Artist from rap's golden era. We spoke about him sometime in 2014 because he was convicted, going back to 1996, of first-degree murder because he allegedly killed a police officer, a female black police officer, when he was attempting to rob a bank and he was supposed to be executed at midnight last night. But now it's being reported that he's been granted a stay of execution, which means there's going to be some sort of delay. Someone made a call.
Yeah.
But his life is still around.
He's from Philadelphia, ran around with
Yep.
Steady B. And it's interesting about this
Right.
case. Yeah, that's cool. See,
Steady
the glamorous
B. Ooh, you got it. The glamorous.
And I was reading that it was 3 of them, right?
Yeah, it was 3 people involved in this. Oh, wow. I wonder if he knew Will Smith. So Will Smith had made a call
That's
that?
what you're thinking?
Yo, man, this is his second stay.
Did they ever collaborate?
I don't know, but Sway Boys brought up Philadelphia. That's what makes me...
But, you know, they're pre-Will Smith. So Schoolie D, Steady B.
Teach them right now,
Cool
Sway.
C. You know, it's a lot of Will Smith Tap Money in
Very
those guys.
true.
You know, and so I'm sure they know him.
But you need a golden hand to sign off on whatever to get someone's execution delayed, you know? You have to have power to stop that.
For the second time.
Second time. So he's still with us.
Well, yeah, he is.
Okay.
Well, speaking of people with power, Bill Cosby. So we've been just looking at his legacy just crack right before our eyes. Felicia Rashad, his TV wife, Claire Huxtable, right? The other day, she raised a ton of eyebrows because she broke her silence about all of these sexual assault allegations that have just been on Bill Cosby's back. We're up to number 26. But a lot of people were like, yo, Felicia, I don't know about this comment. Quote, forget those women. Well, she clarified it when she did an interview with ABC News.
You were quoted online as saying, forget those women.
And that was a misquote. And that is not what I said. What I said is this is not about the women. This is about something else. This is about the obliteration of legacy.
Because some people might think that it was dismissive.
I am a woman. I am a woman. I would never say such a thing.
See, what's interesting about this is media has a way of taking your words and misconstruing them and creating meaning to them that wasn't necessarily accurate just for a headline to produce metrics, people coming on your platform to view what it is that was said. Or maybe in this case sounds like it was taken out of context. But a lot of times when you get people in that predicament, they can't properly defend themselves because these media folks are so trained. But you're talking about a regal, educated, iconic woman right here. You're not going to just tell her what she said and what she meant. And it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
And you know what else? We can never forget about those women because 3 more women have come out, pointed their finger at Bill Cosby and saying that his finger was all over them. Yup, 3. One named Linda Kirkpatrick, another one named Lynn Neal, and another one, don't want her last name out there. She just goes by Casey.
What's interesting is that he had a show last night in Canada. He got a standing ovation after he performed. And while they were standing up and clapping for him inside the venue, outside of the venue were protesters wanting him with nothing to do with Canada and being in there. So we don't know how the rest of the year.
What's even more interesting is he's never been tried in a court of law. Right. He's never been convicted of any of these things.
And the statute of limitations is long gone expired.
And none of it's been proven. So, you know, when this country is you're innocent until proven guilty.
Well, remains to be seen. Remains to be seen.
It's only the top of the year, yo. We got like 360 more days for all of this to unfold.
Kill Bill.
Well, one more person who's dealing with some female problems is Ludacris. So, you know, he should be happy because he just got married, but he did it in a really weird, unorthodox way because the same day that he proposed was the same day that his girlfriend of 8 years, Eudoxie, walked down the aisle, and his baby mama, because there was a love child that came out last year. This woman named Tamika Fuller is like, something shady about this, and saying that this hastily arranged marriage is actually a cheap trick for him to try to gain full-time custody of his child, and probably most importantly, so that he can avoid paying $7,000 a month in child support.
Who does she say this to?
TMZ.
Why? Like, I don't understand why people
It's going to get the most eyes.
Yeah, for what? Like, what's the benefit? Like, I don't understand why people have to take it to public consumption in order to, like, that's something if I was in I'm not her.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
It adds more pressure, though. That's the same thing with the Cosby. You know what I mean? The argument with Cosby is, okay, back then there wasn't that much information about it because there weren't that many outlets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the women are using the media as muscle.
How can you prove that? He got married to
Well, I guess her argument could be, well, he's been with this woman for 8 years. He just had a baby with me. Like,
yeah.
Really? How real is this marriage and this relationship?
Well, how real it is from the male perspective. I was with this woman for 8 years. I had a love child. You know, I had a baby. The woman stayed with me, and now she's pressuring me. Hey, what are we doing here? Or you just had a child. I gave you a pass for that. At least make this make an honest woman out of me.
That's
Sway.
Whatever it is, it should all be done behind closed doors. We shouldn't know about this.
Well, Sway, get yourself a lawyer's check from Ludacris because you could rep him right.
I've been through it. All right, so Tracy G, how can people reach you?
Got it. Twitter, Instagram it's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG.
All right, we're gonna take your comments on today's show. 888-742-3345.
Hip-hop that makes your knees knock. With the unpredictable live shit. Everywhere that I go, brothers know my fucking name. Sway.
Shade 45.
Welcome to the listener line.
New message.
Sway, what's up? It's JB out of VA, the DMV, Maryland, Virginia, you know. Anyways, I wanted to weigh in on that parachuting, Sway. I mean, I've watched the video over and over and over and over, and this guy got shot. The first guy you've seen on TV got shot point-blank range with an AK-47, and there's no blood. No blood. His body didn't even move, Sway. I don't believe that shit, Sway. I don't believe it. Something's funky there, buddy.
New message.
Hey, yo, what up, Sway? Heather B. This is Hazmat calling, let you guys know that I love the show, and my New Year's resolution is to get more pussy for my wife, stop fucking with all these other girls, fuck my wife more, and stop messing around with these other girls out here. I love my wife, so the dick gonna be devoted to her. Y'all keep up the good work. Love, peace, and hair grease. Out.
New message.
Hey, Sway, this is Brian from Chicago. I just wanted to weigh in on the subject you're talking about, smoking weed with your kids. I got kids myself. I think about this all the time. And hell no, I'll never smoke with the kids. I grew up with parents that used to smoke with us, and they were no good. And that's no way to fucking have a household. But at the same time, I want to educate my kids on all drugs out there so they don't learn the fucking hard way. And that's all I got to say. Fuck me.
New message.
What's up, Sway? Man, these kids and these parents, man, that is ridiculous, man. How you gonna raise your kid to do exactly what you're doing? I think as parents, we should teach our kids to be better than we are. Yeah, they're going to have those experiences that we had. They're going to go through that. Every kid is going to go through that. But the Bible says when you was a child, you spake as a child. You acted like a child. But when you became a grown man, you put away those childish things. That's what I'm going to leave you this way. Have a good one.
I love that right there.
Amen.
He dropped a gem on us right there. So the guy love the citizens, man. Thank you for y'all chiming in. The show wouldn't be nothing without you. We want to thank Clinton Sparks for coming by.
Yeah. He's funny.
Man, Clinton Sparks, man, in his album.
What's his tagline? You better believe it.
No.
Get familiar with me. Yo, recognize. Yeah, you better believe it is the white version of recognize a nigga. You better believe it. I was like, what is he talking about?
No, he said get familiar.
Oh, get familiar. Oh, yeah, recognize a nigga. It's the white version of that.
Iconoclast is the name of the EP. Clinton
Know somebody.
Check out the new single, The Reaper, with Snoop Dogg and Problem on it. Snoop Dogg and Problem, West Coast. You know, speaking of that, we got some very special guests coming by tomorrow repping the West.
We gonna tell them?
DJ, should we say it?
Give me some hip hop.
What do you think, Wanda?
Hell yeah.
DJ Mustard and YG. The homies.
Does Mustard like hot dogs? Is that really for real? That's why his name is that?
His first name is Dijon.
Oh.
DJ Dijon Mustard.
Dijon.
Like Grey Poupon.
You know, people probably always called him Mustard. I had the Mustard Boy because his name is Dijon.
Oh.
Y'all didn't get that?
I thought it was really a
was
joke
joking.
when they was making. And I was like, he's so humble. He didn't even put his sound effect.
I'm worried about the food for tomorrow, but
That's what I was thinking about too. To be real.
YG DJ Mustard. Cool.
We gonna eat before they come.
Yeah.
Q's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, say something. Oh, how you feeling about
let these bitches know about Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Give me your sexy voice, oh.
How you doing?
Where you from? Oh, let these bitches know.
The Boogie Down Bronx.
Wow.
Let these bitches know what you want for your birthday, oh. Whoopsie.
Tracy G, how can people reach you all day?
Twitter and Instagram at It's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG.
Heather B.
Citizens, hit me up at the happy hour with heatherb.com to get the recipe for the pineapple upside down cake drink.
Good
and
God.
also hit me up on Instagram and Twitter at the happy hour WHB.
At swaysuniverse.com. Who we got up today? Sharaya J and D1. Go check out that Doomsday Cypher. All fresh new content on the brand new site. And we want to get your feedback too. And the Ray Shrimmer interview is up right now. You want to see them do the 5 Fingers of Death. People been asking me about the Little Herb interview. That's up today as well. Go check out Little Herb, G Herbo. He's up today as well. swaysuniverse.com. I'm at Real Sway on Twitter and Instagram. If you tuned into today's show, hit me up.
And One Shot TV.
Oh, One Shot.
Sorry.
My OneShot.tv. Go on that site and check out what's going on this weekend. We're filming our first episode this weekend in Charlotte. We're coming to you. We're going to do a whole tour around the country. And it's draining my pockets, but we're going to be there for the people. Don't ask me for nothing this year. 'Cause I can't do it. All right, until tomorrow, we have nothing left to say. Left to say? Left to say. Come
All right, but no, let me tell you exactly what happened.
We do this every day, 3 years,
but let me tell you what happened.
Talk about
Your
it.
terrible timing is what happened.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Right.
because you finished that joint off.
All you got to do is push a
12
button, dog.
Nah, at 12:00 and 00 seconds on the East Coast. And when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, we have a log here on Shade 45, and it switches over, and everything gets erased that's in the log. So now I have
What
to
time
find
does the show end?
12:00.
Exactly.
Really, it should end at 11:55 or something like that. So that's what we usually do. You know what I'm saying?
In other words.
Oh, man, we work in the full 4 hours to the second.
Let us know we're awesome. What's this thing again?
Huh?
Get familiar.
Let us know we're awesome. What's that talking about?